Yeah, after last week we were happy to get the win. We knew it was a building block, and again today a few things didn't go right for us. But again, another step in the right direction, and we'll use this as a building block, sort of leapfrog ourselves into a game in 2 weeks.
I suppose, unlike last week, Ireland were on the front foot from the very start today. Was that something you'd spoken consciously about in the build-up on your talk last night, for example?
Well, I suppose any game you go into, you want to be in the front foot. It was a bit of an emphasis that we kind of wanted to win a few more collisions up front. I think Scotland definitely put it to us last week. We know that there's a lot of improvements to be made, but we're happy with the performance and happy that the lads worked hard for each other out there today.
And having had the benefit of a strong wind, 5-point lead didn't look insurmountable, but last quarter in particular, Ireland really dominant.
Yeah, look, I just said it there now. The guys who came off the bench really added to that, added to the tempo, and it's great to see. Granted, maybe not the Wales' last try, but Ireland really keeping the foot in the throat, if you like to use that expression, and getting that try in 76 minutes. I think that's a good indication of where we want to go and what we want to build upon.
There's a Triple Crown on the go in Twickenham, which you've done before. Is that something you use as motivation?
Obviously, the Triple Crown is something that would be great to win. It'll go hopefully nicely along with the following two games after that, but a lot of the players will be thinking about is the last game that we had in Twickenham and how that definitely didn't go the way we wanted it to go. We'll definitely be looking back at that and looking to see how we can make improvements and what we can do. Obviously, we'll be watching this game pretty closely. It's happening at the minute. I actually don't know what the score is. It was a 3-0. 3-0 last time I saw. So, England will definitely be up for it. They'll be looking to go after us, come out all guns blazing. So we've got a week off now, a week to regenerate and recuperate, try and fix what we think needs fixed, and then going into that England week we can really ramp up.
I was surprised by how dominant England were last year against you in both games, considering what you did to them in 2018 as well. Were you surprised at how they put 50 on you?
Yeah, I think when any team puts 50 on you, there's a wee element of surprise there. Coming off the back of the preparation, off the back of first games, kind of more or less for a lot of players. There's a lot of factors in there that differ between then and between in-season games. So as I said, we'll look back at that. We'll see what went wrong then, but ultimately we'll be wanting to produce a very different performance.
Yeah. What they did coming here to Dublin last year, I mean, they were so physical. I think the word bullied was used in the aftermath of that. Just how important is it that you get it physically right in the same way that you did today?
Yeah, I think it's all about setting the marker down early, and I think against Scotland we saw that we didn't do that, and that game was definitely a lot harder work than maybe it should have been. Today I felt we laid a bit of a marker down early. Ideally we would have preferred to get more out of that first scrum, more out of that first line out maul. So as I said, there's a lot to work on and a lot that we want to improve and get better at. So yes, dominating them physically early on will be key. But like I said, everyone wants to do that in every game.
You've proved you've turned the corner with the victory today, but you must have proved this to yourselves or convinced yourselves a while ago that this is what you are capable of, because you hadn't done this back-to-back 2 games for a while, What happened that you knew this would come out of you,
Well, I think part of it is having confidence in the players around us. I think going out there, the quality we see in training throughout the week and quality that we see guys producing for their provinces, we know it's there, and form's one of those elusive things in sport that no one can really explain. But when you get it right, it feels great playing out there. It feels great playing amongst guys who are excited to do things, excited to make things happen, and that happened today. But hopefully, as this tournament goes on, we can bring more and more of that.
Ian, John Fogarty was saying you're working really hard in getting the scrum turned around after last week where it misfired a bit. How hard was the work that you put in on the set piece in the week just gone? Yeah,
we had a 7-day period there, and right from Sunday evening there were guys getting together, putting their heads together. A lot of the work that we would do isn't massively physically demanding, but when we do come to doing the physical stuff, that's when we really ramp it up. We make sure that every rep counts, and that's something we did in training today or this week out at Abbottstown there, really making sure that whenever we get a chance in the middle of training, whether it be start and middle of training, we're really taking our opportunities to make sure that we're getting better in those and like we did this week, we'll look to do more continuously over there.
And just as a forward, how much did you relish some of the battles on the ground trying to get turnovers today? We saw in the 55th minute the big celebration when you turned over the Welsh close to your own line. What was it like being a forward in a performance like that?
I think when you see guys winning collisions, guys winning turnovers, it means so much to the rest of the players around you, and I think we really enjoy and relish seeing our teammates do well. The guys working hard, it mightn't necessarily be the guy who gets a turnover, it could be the guy who makes a tackle, maybe the phase before. That's where we're going to give each other pats on the back. That's where we're going to really enjoy reviewing games and seeing guys working hard so we can bring out the best in each other.